from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with Eric, featuring Special K and Sam.
All right, my friends, we are just minutes away from revenge, but I want to remind you guys that seeing that the time is 7:02, we are in the window for the secret sound. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., 5 times a day, Monday through Friday, we give you a chance to be caller 104 to guess the secret sound for money. The jackpot starts at $104, and every time there's a wrong guess, we add another $104.
Oh, nice.
We are now up to how many dollars, Sam?
416.
Okay, it's not time to call for the secret sound, but we're going to give you a little heads up. This is what people are trying to guess. What is this secret sound? Think about it. Here it is. One more time. All right.
Oh.
So if you think you know what that is.
Sorry, that was.
When it's time to guess, which, by the way, you'll know what time it is
My
that we're going to play. If you text the word secret to 37530, we'll send you the times we're going to play. Think about what that sound is, and if you think you know, be caller 104, you win the money. If you're wrong, we have another $104 to the jackpot. It's called the secret sound.
It's time for Revenge.
For the truly wronged, sometimes all you have left is revenge.
On the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
Parental discretion is advised.
Oh, revenge. Oh. Okay, you go to krbe.com or you can instantly direct message Eric at producer Eric.
Keep them coming. You guys have been killing it lately.
And Tara has reached out because she needs to be on this since this has happened, but we don't know what the circumstances. We're about to find out right now. Good morning, Tara.
Good morning.
Hi, Tara.
Good morning, Tara. Who is it you're going to unleash hell on?
Yeah. Well, he's my soon-to-be ex-boyfriend.
Oh, how long have y'all been dating, and why is he going to be a soon-to-be ex?
Okay, well, I moved in with him about 6 months ago. We have been dating about a year and a half. But I travel from time to time, and I know for a fact that he brings other women in the house when I'm gone.
What?
Well, I just found out. My next-door neighbor said, hey, that Ring camera you have, you might want to check it.
Now, let me ask you. You said you moved in 6 months ago. Was he already living in that apartment, or have you signed a lease together?
Or he moved in with you at your place?
No, he was already in the apartment, so I just moved in with him. So no, I have not been added to the lease, thank God.
Nice, clean exit.
I like that.
Okay, so obviously you have come to us because of revenge. We don't know what it is, but we do know the basis is you found out you've been cheated on, and this is what, your grand exit. Is there anything else we need to know before we conference Clint into the call?
Well, the moving van is here right now. So, yeah, this is actually happening for sure. And, by the way, he loves to grill.
Wait, how do you grill if you're in an apartment complex?
Yeah, we have a balcony, and it's okay. It's not against the rules or anything, if you're grilling out on your balcony.
Must be nice.
Okay.
I can't grill on mine.
That's because you live in a high-rise.
And also, Eric doesn't know how to grill.
I can grill.
They don't want him to burn that place
That's all
down.
that I can do.
Okay, so we know that Clint likes to grill. We know that you guys have been together a year and a half and moved in together 6 months ago. You moved into his place, and the Ring camera showed you that he cheated on you while you were on your trip. Maybe more than once, you don't know. But you're pretty mad about it, and the moving truck is there because you're going to move out. Clint, I'm assuming, does not know that you're moving out, or does he know today's moving day?
He does not know because he's at work right now.
Okay, so he is conferenced in. Eric told him he needed to be on our show, but didn't tell him why. So let me introduce him into the conversation. Hi, Clint. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Hey, guys. Good morning.
Hey,
Morning, buddy.
Clint.
Slow morning for you, Clint. It's about to
Hey,
get
we're
shaken up.
great. Yeah, things might be different for you. On Tuesdays, we let people air out their grievances, and
What does that mean? What does that mean, Clint?
if they've
What do you
got a
think that
problem
means?
with you.
Yeah, what do you think that means, Clint? You've been on hold this whole time?
I don't exactly know, but I hope there's nothing too bad.
Well, it's your girlfriend.
Yeah, it could be bad.
Hi.
How are you?
Not great. Do you even remember that we have a Ring camera?
I certainly do.
Okay. Do you realize that it picks up when you have people over until 2 a.m.?
I did not know that.
Okay.
Well, the Ring records the exits and the entries. Whether you press the button or not, you could go just... Well, I guess you have to press the button or no, guys, because I feel like mine just records all the motion.
We go back and look at it.
Yeah, you can go back and look at it, Clint. You didn't know that about your camera at your door?
I did not know that about my door bots. I just realized that it lets you know who was at the door.
Our neighbor did bring it to my attention that I should probably check the camera. Who is this chick that was there until 2:30 when I was out of town, like the night right before I got back?
That was just a friend who was a little too drunk to drive home.
Okay. I've never seen her before. I don't know, you didn't say anything about going to a party or going anywhere. So where did you find this drunk girl? I mean, she didn't look drunk going in.
I found her at the bar.
Wait a second. You just met a girl at a bar, you're in a relationship, and you brought her back to your apartment?
Okay, so what's the answer there, Clint?
I can understand the fact that she may think it's a little suspect, but she's just a friend.
But you said you met her at a bar.
You met her at a bar. You're contradicting yourself.
Friend with a capital F. My bad on not communicating.
So I'm moving out today. Moving van's here, and I've got something cooking on the grill. It's very special.
All right. Well, what are you cooking?
Oh, that would be Pookie.
What the hell's Pookie?
What's
You're
that?
not hurting something, are you?
No, I mean, Clint may feel differently, but no, I'm not like hurting any kind of, living thing or anything like that. But Clint may feel a little differently.
Clint, what's that? What's a Pookie?
Pookie is my teddy bear, and that's a little bit lowballing even for you there, babe. You're cooking my teddy bear?
Wait, you have a teddy bear?
How old are you, dude? You got a teddy bear?
35.
Is it from like childhood or something? You've had it for a long time?
Yeah, I've had it for a long time. She's cooking my childhood teddy bear. That's a new level of petty.
That sounds like a fire hazard.
It does sound like a fire hazard. I'm not supposed to have a grill. I'm going to have to take it apart and go home and turn it off.
He's pretty much charred ashes now. I did burn up your teddy bear because I knew how important he was to you. And this is a big deal to me. It must not be a big deal to you, but you cheated on me. Yeah, that's pretty big deal. You asked me to move in with you 6 months ago. I did. I brought everything over, and I believed you, and this is what you do to me.
Glad you communicated your feelings so helpfully. Thank you very much.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. You're trying to be cool, guy.
Yeah, he's that guy.
Hey, at least he's not flying off the handle because he's at work, remember? He's got
Yeah,
to
but
be
he's
cool.
one of those guys that's trying to be cool.
You're lost, babe.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
You
now
sleep with a
got what you
teddy
got.
bear, dude. You're 35.
It's fine, Ryan. Some people need their emotional support.
I
Teddy
guess.
bears. But your girlfriend would like to let you know she knows you've cheated on her, and this is her way out.
She's not your girlfriend anymore.
Nope.
I'll find another one.
Oh, God.
Wow,
this guy.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Tara.
Okay, well, Tara.
Bye,
he
Clint.
knows.
You should burn some other things in there.
And no, don't. Leave it alone. Just walk away. Walk away. Because you don't want them to stick you with anything. He just told you it was a legal barbecue grill.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah. Report him to his office
Yeah.
manager.
You could do that. You're not on the lease. Hey, I was visiting a friend, and did you know they have a barbecue grill burning up toys? It's a toy burning barbecue grill. Okay, well, Tara, good luck to you in whatever happens next. I hope you have a nice new place waiting for you. Sounds like you do. And thanks for listening to our show. I'm sorry that happened to you.
I'm just going to put this behind me and move on to bigger and better things.
Thank you so much, Tara. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Take care.
That is strange, though. Like, do you have any childhood teddy bear?
Well, somebody wrote, rude. Adults can have stuffies.
Stuffies
My
is
kids
what
got
we...
that.
The
What
stuffies.
is it? I can't remember the name of the janky cats. What are those things called?
Jellycat?
Jelly cats.
Jellycat is a thing right now. Jellycat is a stuffed animal, basically. That's ridiculously high end, stupid, expensive.
expensive.
In a year, you're going to find them at probably some
They're cute, but
thrift bin,
Bargain bin.
but they're very soft. And here's the weird thing, Eric: kids that are crazy for Jellycat, these are not any different than the brand that's been out for years for babies. It's called like
The Squishmallows?
no, not Squishmallow.
they're really
It's not-
soft or like they're like Squishmallows have are kind of stiff.
Yeah,
Oh, are
this
they?
is really soft, and it's not that heart, not the tie toys, the little heart tag, not those, but something along those lines. I've seen that brand since my first one was a newborn.
I mean, they're like we're
And
talking
they're
like
very soft, but
one
just
that-
Jellycat.
How big are
Other
they?
teddy bear they're all kinds. One looks like a turkey. One looks like a
One's
weird
like a
designs.
pickleball paddle. One's a golf ball. I mean,
This
it's like
dog
so
one.
dumb. It's
So
crazy.
they range in
My daughter
sizes.
Yes,
bought
oh,
one
yes.
for her, my other daughter. It was $100.
$100
For this-
stuffed animal.
That's insane.
Sure.
Bought it for her, and
Lord.
she freaked out for it. She loved it so much.
And they're like, oh
So it's
my
all
God,
just the
this
brand
one.
name. It'd be like, it's the Lululemon of stuffed animals.
Yes, remember I told you guys we were in the middle
Cabbage
of
Patch Kids, like
Cabbage Patch
That was the
Kids.
hot thing.
What was
The
it when I
name,
was
I
driving
guess.
from Austin to Houston? We stopped at that little Shell station, and the Shell station had Jellycats, and I go, wait a second. Did I just see Jellycat in the window at this gas station in the middle of Texas? And I told my kids when I got home, y'all, this random gas station in the middle of nowhere had
They defective?
Jellycats.
It's
And
missing
they're
an
like, oh my
eye
God,
or
did you get one,
something?
Mommy? And they had to lock them up, Ryan.
Oh.
They have to lock them up in glass cases because people are doing the $5 discount. They're
It's
trying
actually
to
a
swipe
really
them.
brilliant plan if you think about it, because they're right in the middle of nowhere. Family trip, you got to stop and get gas or snacks, and right there it is.
I'm just like
I'm surprised more
what am I-
companies don't do this.
What am I going to say to my kid? You can't be collecting those, and then she'll be like, yeah, really, Dad.
Yeah, bourbon collection.
Yeah, you
Look
can't
at
collect
600
things.
bottles worth.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Exactly. The
That's
heck.
different. That's happy
the
juice.
jelly cat.
Happy juice.
If you are an adult who likes to snuggle with stuffies, you might want to invest in a jelly cat.
Hey, I'm not shaming. I'm just thinking that's a little strange
Go
if
get a
you're
jelly
sleeping
cat.
with your woman and you've got a stuffy next to you at the same time. That's just different.
This person said I have a teddy bear named Bear since I was 12. It was given to me when my uncle passed away.
That's cool.
Well,
and
that's
I
sentimental.
will sleep with the old bear for life.
But if you're like holding it and doing voices and saying, say hello, hey Ryan, say hi.
Good night, Eric.
Oh, that'd be gross.
You do Insta stories with your bears. Okay, coming up next is time for us to guess if you failed miserably at a job interview or if you surprisingly got hired based on the events that happened in that job interview. We call it hired or undesired.
And we usually do this in the 8 o'clock hour, around 8:20 a lot of times.
We want to see what the 7 o'clockers have to bring to the table.
Pass it around. Let's see if the 7 o'clockers can have some good stories.
We'll figure out if you're hired or undesired. 833-390-KRBE. That's 833.
Gracie Abrams on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric and 104.1 KRBE. We are looking forward to your stories at 1-833-390-KRBE. That's 5723 on your phone. It's hired or undesired. You tell us about a very odd interview you had, maybe the bad first impression you made at this company, and then we're going to guess, well, based on that, did they hire you? Or did they say
Like I spilled a big coffee stain on my shirt, like right before I went into the interview.
Or sometimes you think it's a big deal.
And
They
it's
don't
really
even notice
not.
it, or they don't realize it.
Oh, think about it. It's like if you get a zit on your cheek or something, you think, oh my God, the whole world's staring at
Like
it.
in the movie Ted, he kept screwing up at the grocery store and he kept getting the manager position.
Yeah. I like the way you think.
The stuff he did.
Yeah.
So we're starting
I can't
this
say what he
off.
did.
I never wore a tuxedo to work for a job interview.
Oh, yeah.
I remember.
Will Ferrell.
What was
Step
that?
Brothers.
Is that
Step
Step
Brothers?
Brothers?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So Dawn is up first at 833-390-KRBE. Good morning, Dawn.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Good
Now
morning.
listen, remember, please when you're telling us the story, do not give away details that give us the answer. Like don't give it away in your depiction of what happened. No, because we want to guess.
Got
do we
it.
think you got hired or not? So tell us what happened at this job interview.
Okay, so I got a phone call. They're like, hey, can you come in for an interview today? I said, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I cannot. I'm babysitting my grandson today. I don't have anybody else to watch him. So the lady's like, oh, it's okay. I like children. Bring him with you. I'm
Oh, my
he's
gosh.
an infant. Yes. And this is a hospital system, by the way.
Okay.
And so I'm like, okay, well, here we go. So I get to the interview. I have a diaper bag strapped to my back. I have him strapped to my chest, and we go in.
Mm-hmm.
We go into the conference room. We're chit-chatting. We're talking. About 30 minutes into the interview, he starts to get fussy. So I stand up and kind of bouncing him.
Uh-huh.
All of a sudden, he puked all over me. In my hair, down the front of my
projectile.
clothes.
Oh, God.
I was just like, I paid it no attention. My hair was really long. I tossed it behind my back. I said, I'll deal with it
God.
when we leave.
Woo!
We go on, and she proceeded with the interview probably another 20, 25 minutes.
Man.
Oh, my gosh, this person was unbothered. That's crazy.
Hospital.
She
Wow.
was completely unbothered. I
She's
guess
seen worse.
she had children. I have no idea.
I still would have stopped you. I
So,
would've
and
said,
then that's
yeah.
kind of where it ended.
all right.
I mean, I would have at least said, do you want to clean up for a
Yeah,
second?
let
Like,
me
I
hold
get
the
it.
baby and help you.
I mean, because, there's different kinds of spit up. This looks like it was, this sounds like it was like a projectile
Gosh.
gross
All
out
right.
spit up.
No, it was like projectile
God,
vomit all
that's
in my
awful.
hair, down the front
wow.
of my clothes. It was
Okay. And the
horrible.
smell was
But that's
probably terrible.
almost like
I
a-
feel like I'm smelling it now.
Yeah, same.
All right,
same.
Ryan, what do you think?
I think that did not impact it. It shows just how versatile you are. You're a taskmaster. She got hired.
I don't think it shows that at all. I just think they didn't care and they hired you because they're like, okay, fine, we told you to come with this baby.
Yeah, man, they told you
I
you
think
wanted
it
it this
proves
way.
you're a task-
Yeah, they could have stopped you. They saw that happen.
I'm not going to fire
Right.
somebody.
I
just
say
because-
hired.
Yeah.
I say hired too.
Not only does it show dedication,
Yeah.
but it also shows how she can care for an individual and then not freak out if something weird happens, like
Yep.
like
It's a hospital
yeah,
system.
hospital.
So
Great,
throw
you're
that
going to
on
throw
you.
that on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the job.
Definitely hired.
We all think you got hired, Dawn. Do you have this job?
I did get hired.
Yeah.
She hired me at the end of the interview, like on the spot.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And then a couple of weeks later, whenever it was time, I actually declined the position.
Oh, my God. After all
Why?
that,
I
you
felt
turned
that.
him down?
I felt that vibe.
Why?
Yeah.
Why'd you decline it?
Because I was with one hospital system that was merging with another company, and I was offered to stay with my original hospital system, and I've had tenure, so I wanted to stay there.
Okay.
I don't blame you.
Were you able at least to use that job offer to get you more money at the old place?
Oh, leverage?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah, good job.
Okay, so you got hired, but you didn't take it. All right.
We all got a point, guys.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thanks, Dawn. Have a great
Y'all
day.
have a wonderful day.
You too. Be safe
Take
out
care.
there.
Bye.
That
Okay.
fog is so bad, y'all. So be careful.
We're doing Hired or Undesired 833-390-KRBE. And we're asking you what happened during a job interview that makes us guess if you got hired or were you undesired. Let's go to Marcus on the line. Is it Marcos or Marcus? Hi, welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show. And with Eric.
Hi, it's Marcos.
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 I'm thinking of pizza.
Oh, yeah, Marcos.
Marcos, tell us the background about this job interview.
It was for a tech position at a school district.
Okay.
Okay. And what happened on the interview?
So during the interview, it was on Teams, and the hiring supervisor says, under his breath, he asked me a question, or I asked a question, and because I couldn't remember the name of the initial person I spoke to on the phone.
Okay.
Excuse me, I've been out of breath. I'm just walking into my office.
That's okay.
Just get more cardio.
And he says under his breath, does not pay attention to detail.
Ooh.
Oh, he's actually critiquing you.
So you heard him say that about you?
Yes, I heard him say that.
Oh my God.
man.
Did you tell him you heard him? Or did anybody else on the
No.
Teams call look at him and say, we all heard you say that? Anybody's face
No,
change?
It was just me, him, and the lady that I saw earlier in the week.
Why would he say that? Like, what was this?
Well, he was making his notes.
No, I know,
He just said it
but
under
what
his
did
breath.
you
He
say
wasn't
to
making his
him?
notes.
What did you say to him before he made that comment? Like, that would elicit that response?
He doesn't know. He wasn't paying attention.
No, he just said it, that he didn't remember the person's name.
Yeah, that's what he didn't remember the person's
Okay,
name that he
okay,
initially
okay. All
that he
right,
initially
sorry.
contacted for
It's
the
hard
job.
though when you meet people right away and they say their name, and then it just goes right out through your ear and you don't remember it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so,
I was like, it was a few days. Like,
Oh, my God.
I couldn't remember who I initially spoke to.
Okay.
so you are having a Teams meeting interview, and the person interviewing you says under his breath, which you could hear, does not pay attention to detail.
I guess I'd fail that interview too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I was like,
So-
doesn't pay attention to detail, and it's it's working with technology and fixing computers and stuff, and it's just like,
Ooh.
okay.
So do we think
but
that
yeah.
Marcos was
I'm gonna put
hired
it down
or
so
was
you
he
can tell.
undesired?
I think this guy that was hiring already had someone in mind and didn't want you, and this is a good excuse. Like, doesn't pay attention.
I could say you got hired because then he got embarrassed that he said that, and other things wowed him. So
Well,
he
you
got
didn't
hired.
bring to his attention. I heard you say that.
Yeah,
but
I'd
this
say not
guy
hired.
had to.
I
Nope.
wouldn't have said that.
What do you guys say?
Eric says no. I say no.
I'll say
No.
yes. Just
Three
to say
no's?
yes.
Three
I'm gonna
no's.
say yes.
Two
The
yeses
girls
and
say
three
yes.
no's.
Yeah.
Marcus, did you get that job or not?
It's Marcos.
Marcos,
Yes.
sorry.
Yes, I'm working for them right now.
Whoa!
Oh, congratulations. I'm glad I was wrong.
I guess
Marcos.
I
You
guess
don't pay
I
attention
pay
to details. You're fine too.
I'm still thinking of pizza. Marcos, congratulations. Did anybody ever acknowledge that you heard that or the guy
Yeah,
said
did you bring
that?
it up to him like
I mean,
weeks
yeah,
later?
apparently he does it on purpose.
Oh, that was a tactic. And I said,
Really?
oh, yeah.
Yeah, he does it on purpose. Because it wasn't the only thing. He said that doesn't pay attention to detail, and one of the questions he also said was is unmotivated. Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And he says he's an unmotivated individual.
Wow.
What if you
That's
said
crappy.
something
I
like,
totally thought I bombed the interview.
I never
Like-
understood that question. Like, where do you see yourself in 5
Where
years?
do you see
Like,
yourself in 5
I
years?
hope I'm not in this crap hole. I hope I do better.
Having
Like,
your
what do you-
job.
I mean,
I want your job. What are you going to say?
how about we just focus on the task at hand right now? Let's live in the moment.
Yeah.
Let's get the job done and do it right.
No one's
Doesn't mean you're
guaranteed.
unmotivated. Nobody knows. You get hit by a bus tomorrow. Nobody knows what's
But they
going to be
want
happening
people
in
to
5
not
years.
just stay stagnant. They
Right,
want
and
people
then
to
I
have
get
goals and
that.
dreams. So that's why you ask the question.
But a lot of
Yeah.
times they don't want you to move up because then they got to pay you more.
Yeah.
They want to keep you down. Keep them. The man wants to keep
Is
you
that how
down.
it was?
Like if I'm
Oh,
putting all this
you're
money into
explaining
this
so much, Eric.
candidate,
Sam, push that button over
I've
there.
been
No?
here for 5 years.
You stay right there.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, but you don't want to hire somebody you think they're just using you as a stepping stone.
Yeah, that's true.
Isn't that every job, though?
Let's go to Edward before we run out of time because we could go around the outside on this topic for a long time. Edward is up next for Hired or Undesired, where something odd happened during a job interview and we're guessing if that person got hired or not. Hi, Edward. Good morning.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Good morning.
Tell us what happened in your job interview. We're going to guess if you got hired or were you undesired.
Okay. I was in the second year of my business school interviewing for jobs, and I got a interview in a New York top 50 corporation. Flew up the night before. They checked my baggage because the plane was full. They lost my luggage.
Oh, no.
And so the next day, I'm at a top corporation interviewing with about 7 or 8 people in my jeans, gym shoes, and a sweatshirt.
Oh, no. Why didn't you go buy
And everyone's
something?
because suits
You're
are
in New York
expensive.
City. You could have bought something,
Suits
a pair
are
of
expensive,
slacks.
Daddy.
He's looking for a
$4.
job. Maybe he doesn't have any money.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
That's
no.
expensive.
I got in the night before. I didn't get to the hotel until about 8 or 9 p.m. that evening.
so it was too late for you to buy anything.
And then too early, you probably had to get up early for the interview.
Yeah, oh my
That
gosh.
sucks.
I had to be at the corporation at like 7:30 a.m. the next day.
Did you explain to them when
Did
you
feel
came
like,
in?
Did you feel like wearing a sign the whole time? I know. I'm underdressed. They
Airport
lost my luggage.
All right, let's put him
Yeah,
down.
I actually.
We don't
Yeah,
know.
I called them the night before and let them know. But the interesting thing is that the next day, I interviewed with 8 people, and probably for about half the interviews, I had people walking by and like looking in where I was being interviewed because
Oh,
the word
no.
got around the corporation that this guy from an MBA program was interviewing in jeans, sweatshirt, and gym shoes.
Oh, my
And
God.
all of a sudden, somebody thought you were a genius and you got hired.
That's
I
what
say
I'm saying.
hired.
Oh, yeah.
I say hired, Edward. Don't give us the answer yet. What do y'all think?
There's one of
Hired?
those tech firms like in Silicon Valley, maybe.
Yeah.
But that's New
But
York.
that's New York City.
But you stick out.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
like,
So I
well,
say
this
hired.
This guy doesn't even
But
give
can you
a
really
crap.
hold that
He's so
against
powerful.
somebody?
Well,
Or-
if you
I'm
just think they
saying hired.
dress that way.
Oh, that would be the first thing I would tell them. Like, hi, I'm Sam, and also I normally don't dress like this. I'm very presentable, but I lost my luggage.
Yeah.
Like,
They
that
lost
would
my
have been.
luggage.
I
Yeah,
think
that
if
would
you're
have been like
straight up honest-
instantly.
What if you only had sweatpants? Like, you know, people get on
The
airplanes.
gray sweatpants.
Yeah.
Or you're in your
Oh,
pajamas.
you're hot.
This is why you should not travel in pajamas. Because you might be stuck
I
in those
see
clothes
that
for 2
all
days.
the
I'm like
time.
Roula. I
Okay.
think he got hired because it just
It stuck out.
stuck out.
And he told the
Hired.
people interviewing him what happened to him. The people walking by didn't know, but everybody in the
Correct.
room knew. So
right.
what do you
It's a
think,
fun
Kev? What do you
story.
think?
Hired.
Sam?
Hired.
Ryan?
Hired.
Eric?
All hired.
We all think you got hired. Edward, what happened?
I got hired.
Yeah! It was because of your outfit?
I think that was because I kept my cool interviewing in jeans, sweatshirt, and gym shoes.
Good for you.
As people walk by and judge.
Yeah.
The judgy pe- How long did you work in that company? Because obviously you're not in New York now. I'm going to guess you're here again unless you're listening on the app.
Well, here's the weird thing. I got a better offer from another company, so I ended up working for the other company.
Oh, so you had the offer, you didn't take it, though.
I didn't take it, correct.
Good for you.
Wow, look at that.
Nice.
That's two calls in one segment. They got the job, but they didn't take the job.
Well done.
All right,
I feel
good to know.
used.
You feel used.
If I was the other place.
Y'all
that's
call
business.
the listener
You didn't like
line.
me?
Yeah, that's
It's 713-278-VENT if you want to share with us your story of a weird or wacky job
Roula and
interview. Just
Sam.
take a pause and tell us what the answer is so we can guess.
Roula and Sam, you both went 3 for 3.
Yes,
Good for you.
Sam and I are going to the rodeo together. That's what we just won. Front row tickets for Reba. No, just
No,
kidding.
that's-
But speaking of Reba, we do have tickets for opening night to Rodeo Houston, courtesy of Raising Cane's. It's 2 tickets to Reba and a parking pass.
Yeah, that right there is that.
8 o'clock this morning, we'll be playing a game for those tickets to the rodeo, so stand by for that. Coming up next in Celebrity Scoop. You know, a lot of people want to go to concerts, but it's getting pricey. I mean, we laughed last week about people commenting on Beyonce's Instagram about you already broke us for your concert tickets. Don't sell us any cologne.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what your budget needs to look like if you want to enjoy some events this year. Coming up next in Scoop on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
From the Bell Furniture, Unbeatable Bell Prices Traffic Desk. I-10 westbound at Houston Avenue. An accident was cleared. There's still a 22-minute slowdown from Lockwood. Highway 146 northbound at Port Road. A wreck still slows you down about 25 minutes from Meyer Road. I-10 Katy Freeway eastbound at Fry. Watch for a stalled car on the right shoulder. I'm Becca Parker with your KRBE traffic check.
KRBE's Roula and Ryan Show with Eric. Scoop. On the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas. Before we even get started, I want to get you ready for the rodeo. The World Championship Barbecue Cook-Off starts on Thursday. It goes Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then they rest. And they kick it all off on Tuesday with Reba McEntire as your first entertainer for the rodeo season. Now, at 8 o'clock, we're going to play a game to win tickets for that, for field level seats to Reba with a parking pass, courtesy of Raising Cane's. Thank you so much, Raising Cane's. But right now, we have a chance for you to get rodeo ready with a $500 shopping spree at Pinto Ranch.
$500. That store.
Outfit yourself in luxury Western wear from head to toe. You can go to pintoranch.com to see what they've got there if you want to go shopping on your own. Or you could just be caller 15 right now.
Easy.
833-390-KRBE. Caller 15. You're going to get $500 to go spend at Pinto Ranch. Sam, y'all were there yesterday, weren't you guys?
Yes, it was amazing. It was so sweet. We went to the one off Post Oak, so Galleria area, Special K, Ahmad, myself, and Irvin. And oh my gosh, I had so much fun trying on different clothes and different outfits.
Were you guys
They
doing
have
like a Pretty
jewelry.
Woman thing?
It felt that way. It really did. It was fun because obviously, I'm pregnant, so it was like, how can we dress this bump in Western wear?
Yes.
So, and I helped the guys pick out clothes, which was a lot of fun. I even got my husband a pair of boots.
Nice.
So it was a really nice
a note
store.
to all parents, Western Day's coming up at your kid's school, in case you forgot about that.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be flooding into the Western stores to buy
There was a
last-minute things.
cute little girl walking around in cowboy boots, and then she kept trying on all these hats, and I was like, "Oh my god!
Okay,
if I had a little girl,
Let me warn you
take off my
right now,
money."
Sam, whether it's a girl or a boy.
So cute.
Little kids, like toddlers in boots, are the
Yes.
cutest damn thing
Yes.
ever. But you know those shoes aren't going to fit in a month and a half.
Now they outgrown quickly.
They just need them that one time, so you got to find like the cheapest pair you can find just to get the picture. It's so cute.
Target had a really cheap pair of boots for little kids.
Yeah, because
It's
they
like
grow so
2-year-old?
fast.
Yeah,
If
but
you're gonna
definitely go to
invest in
Pinto
boots-
Ranch.
But for the
They had
grown-ups,
great.
they have the most impressive selection of boots.
Oh,
I have bought
absolutely.
almost, I think, every pair of cowboy boots I've owned,
We're from there.
I got them there.
Yeah, because they have all different brands.
Yeah, they do.
Like
Which was really, really
Casey,
nice.
they got all the good
So
stuff.
enjoy your $500 gift card,
Dang.
caller 15.
Let me know if you need me to go with you to help you.
And if you need more money, don't forget the Secret Sound is happening. We are in the window for the Secret Sound. It's 5 times a day. We play the Secret Sound. If you're caller 104, you win the jackpot. The jackpot currently stands at
$416.
$416.
You know what's crazy? Like I hear like, because I'm a nerd, I love radio, so I hear other places giving away just like some rodeo stuff. That's it. Like we got awesome rodeo giveaways and Secret Sound and concerts. Like last week we were giving away Blippy. That thing was huge.
Oh my
for
God,
kids.
that was
For
huge.
parents.
Everybody
for
wanted
Blippi.
those tickets.
So much going on in Houston. I love it. I love that
yeah.
KRB's locked in.
So the highest average ticket price paid in every major sport came out. And if you have a bucket list and you're saying, well, I want to go to an NBA Finals or I want to attend a Super Bowl, I want to go to a World Series. If it goes to Game 7, I want to go to Game 7. All these things are things, fortunately, here, if you're a Houstonian, you had a real chance at attending. We've hosted 2 Super Bowls. The World Series has been here 4 times.
Still one of the best moments of my life watching
Oh
them
my
win
God.
that.
It is
And
now in the intro to the show.
Yep.
basketball. Hopefully
We've had
that real
the NCAA Final Four here. We've had all kinds of
Oh, yeah,
major
that was
sporting
like, what,
events.
2 years ago?
I feel like we've
Did you
done
know
it a
that
few
you-
times.
Your Cougs who beat our boss's
Tech.
Texas Tech team
saw that.
last night in Texas Tech. Patrick Mahomes is watching there. Oh, sorry, Patrick. You lost again.
Poor guy.
Oh, you're on a losing streak there, buddy.
I don't think he's crying with
But
that
they've
check.
had, since 2018, your Cougs have the most victories in basketball over any team in the country.
Awesome.
We're talking Gonzaga, Duke, North Carolina, all these teams.
Well, if you did want to
Texas.
go to the college basketball finals for men's, the highest price ticket paid so far was $5,307.
Wow.
For each ticket.
That is unbelievable.
For college football, for the national championship, Notre Dame versus Ohio State, the highest price ticket. This actually doesn't sound a lot. $2,637. In the grand scheme of
That
what we've
doesn't
heard,
sound like a lot.
It doesn't.
Compared to the
not,
being
for like the final game, the national championship. You think somebody's going to pay like $7,000 for that? That's like their thing.
Whoa.
Imagine that was
they're like-
A&M.
Their alma mater was Notre Dame. They'd pay like
A&M would probably pay $20,000.
for sure,
Oh
for sure. I'm telling you that one shocked me. It's kind of like lower on the. This is the highest price paid for that. $2,637.
Is that through scalping or
Is that ticket
they call it
resale?
scalping? What do they call it now?
They
Is
call
it-
it ticket resale.
I don't want to be
It
politically
didn't
incorrect. I don't
say
know
what the
word is.
source of where the ticket came from. It just says the highest price paid. Now, for a non-Super Bowl NFL game, the highest money paid for face value ticket was $991, and that was when the Commanders played the Lions.
You know what's going to beat that in Houston? The biggest ticket item?
What?
The World Cup.
Oh, yeah.
2026.
That's a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
That's huge.
It's a global phenomenon.
They didn't come here back in the 90s, right?
No, they went to Dallas.
So
Yeah.
this will be the first World Cup game, right?
I don't even know the month.
Games.
What's the date of the World Cup here? I need to get up
It's
on
usually
my
in the summertime, right?
on my Houston happenings.
And that's
for
next
World
year. It's not
Cup.
this year.
2026, I believe.
Yeah, World Cup.
I'm not
Houston.
Sam's more of a soccer fan.
We're,
Yeah,
we're hosting
that'll be in
7
2026.
matches.
Yeah.
But I'd like to go just to see
Oh,
the
absolutely.
craziness.
So there's 7 matches
It'll be
here.
insane.
There's 104 games total from 48 teams. Wow.
What can we bring that's annoying? Like, remember that year, like in Brazil, the Vizula? What was that called? Or
No, the Vuvuzela was in
Vuvuz-
South Africa, right?
Is that where it was?
Yeah, the Vuvuzelas, because they were so noisy.
What's the one they call from Australia? The
Didgeridoo.
Yeah, we're going to bring something. What could we do?
You're not holding the didgeridoo. That's too much.
That's too big.
Space.
You can't bring that in.
Too much.
that would be huge. It's like
Anyway.
6 feet tall.
They may. They have the like whole band section.
That's true. But I mean, with the fans.
No, but I mean, like,
Yeah.
you know.
That
Like
one-
the fans, they have like that whole like drum section and everything. It's really cool.
We're gonna have to add the World Cup to this list, Eric, because they have,
I mean, it's too, it hasn't happened. I mean,
well, it hasn't happened yet, but
Yeah.
I mean, for Major League Soccer, the highest ticket so far was $690 to see Messi play Miami versus LA.
Oh, I'm sure.
oh, yeah.
So that was but
That
the
actually
World Cup's
seems
gonna-
kind of low, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm
Yeah.
kind of shocked it's not crazy.
Well, you're getting the watered down version.
For the Super Bowl,
him.
the biggest ticket was $12,128 for the Chiefs and the Niners.
Whoa.
In 2024.
$12,000.
Not the Eagles and Chiefs.
Hey, yo. It's time for What's Going Down, in H-Town on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
By the way, they said June and July, people are saying.
June
Of 20-
and July.
2026.
26th World Cup.
Okay. So, Sam, I was looking at the story this morning, and I'm thinking this might impact you. East End residents in Houston are not happy. They're voicing their frustrations over plans to expand the George R. Brown Convention Center, which they believe will eliminate Polk Street, which is a really key thoroughfare connecting their neighborhood to downtown. Residents claim that they were caught off guard when they noticed a sign in early February indicating that Polk Street would be abandoned, potentially cutting off what they describe as the only unobstructed road from their area to downtown. So the controversy centers around Houston First's corporation plan to expand the George R. Brown Convention Center.
God, it's huge as it
It's
is.
huge.
I don't
Why
know.
do you need to make it
Lord.
bigger?
I don't know
According
where
to
they would go
residents,
with that.
the expansion would take over both Polk Street and Clay Street, though they acknowledge they have not seen the
I
final
think I've only been in
renderings.
George R. Brown twice. Maybe
Oh,
once.
I've done it.
Just the
Conventions.
comic, like the comic thing.
Comic
no, you
Palooza.
done Super Bowl. We did Radio Row there.
Oh, yeah, so that twice.
That was
Yeah.
from George R.
I
Brown.
went to Comic Palooza like once or twice, and
And that cheer competition you were here for.
square dancing. I'm big in square
They
dancing.
had a square dancing convention.
Oh, heck yeah. Do-si-do, your partner, round and round she
Do-si-do,
goes.
and around we go.
So
Picking some dough.
if I'm looking at this properly, Polk Street is the street that goes between the Rustic and the George R. Brown. Does that
Yeah.
mean that the Rustic is getting run out of there?
Right. I can't
Don't know.
imagine.
Don't mess
And
with
You
then
can
the-
see the plans on cron.com.
Okay. I wonder what this next street is. Clay Street. You said it's going to go to Clay Street? That's the next one after that.
yeah,
Hey,
they're
man.
talking about taking
It's
over
all-
both Polk
it's-
and Clay.
I have no idea, and I'm a born and raised Houstonian. I have no idea where you're talking about.
When I went to college, Chicago, I
The
knew
street that
I
runs
knew the
behind
streets
it.
within 2 weeks downtown. It's easy.
It's a grid.
Here, it just
I know where
why.
Texas
grid
is,
here.
in Capital.
I know. For some reason, I don't
I know
know
where
enough.
Leland is, and La Branch, and I know where
La Branch.
Crawford is, but I don't know where Clay runs through.
Well, it's going to be the side that's further south. Does that make sense
Well,
to
I
you?
thought Clay is over here by the Beltway.
That's Clay
That-
Road.
that's
you're
Clay
saying.
There's
Road.
Clay Road and there's Clay, Street.
Road is different.
which
That's
road
like
is
that?
that. Like if you got in the Beltway.
Which one has all the bail bonds on?
That's Franklin.
No,
I was at 713 the
Franklin
other day.
has a lot
Got
of
my
bail
kid
bond
off in the
guys,
country.
That's
doesn't he?
Houston Ave.
Yeah, I'm like,
Houston Ave. Okay,
Oh,
yes,
near the-
yes.
near the courts.
I'm like, lock the doors.
Somebody
Yeah.
is driving downtown right now, listening to this show, and they're like, "These guys are dumbasses."
It's the truth. If you don't have to navigate downtown Houston as a Houstonian, you will not know it. You will not know it. You can 100% live here for 70 years, live in Cypress, never have to go downtown, and you're totally lost.
If you
and
do,
have
you
to
go
go to
down for
Rockets game.
sports
Yeah.
or
Or
a
concert.
theater or a concert.
Yeah. Exactly right. And if you're not into any of those, then you're never going to go downtown.
Yep. I don't want to work in one of those buildings way up there. That seems for doing this. That'd be a pain in the butt.
But wouldn't it be so fun if we were at the top of a building with a great view?
No, because that
4 in the
traffic.
morning every day.
Driving to that every morning? No, thank you.
I wouldn't mind it.
And for you, you'd be home in
Be
2
real
minutes.
nice.
I'd get with the vibe of the green lights and know how to
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
manage
you
them.
think they're going to be synced, but they're not.
Yeah, they are. Aren't they?
No.
They're not?
They've gone real rough.
Oh, they have. Okay,
Yeah.
it's been a while since
Someone's been
I've
slipping on that job.
All right, my friends.
Wake up!
We need 2 contestants to try and win these amazing tickets, courtesy of Raising Cane's, the official sponsor of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. They have given us 2 tickets that are field level for Reba McEntire opening night of the rodeo, and a parking pass.
Woo!
Oh my God, that's like gold.
Any chicken fingers?
I'm sure you can have
Well,
some.
I'm just being greedy.
Where's your mind go?
When you go sit
It's
down.
Raising Cane's.
That's all.
Yeah.
Raising Cane's, official sponsor of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, has gifted us these seats, field level tickets for Reba, and a parking pass. We're going to play
That's
a
a
game.
pretty
We need 2
big
contestants. 833-390-KRBE. Really, you don't have to know much about anything. It's just a guessing game.
Maybe know some celebrities and know and what you think they're worth.
Yeah, it's a guessing game. What is that celebrity worth? Find out and win the tickets next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
From the Bell Furniture, Unbeatable Prices Traffic Desk, Highway 1485.